and welcome back to Breaking Bread with the Barkers. I am Danielle and this is Austin Barker. Today we are going to be talking about credit card rewards and how they are such a valuable tool to add to your financial toolbox, especially if you like to travel.
It was really hard to narrow down these cards, but after doing a lot of research and digging, there was three that really seemed to just stand out for the all-around travel perks and just its all-around usefulness.
But before we begin talking about these awesome cards, it is time for your daily dose of the Barker Boys. Today we just included a clip of them enjoying the sun and the beautiful spring weather that we've been having here in Arkansas.
So you can understand why now that we said that Bo destroys all of his toys. They are really the stars of this channel and put so much work in for you guys.
Now, before we begin the list of credit cards that we're going to be covering today, we wanted to share with you guys our secret of how you can maximize your travel rewards, because each of these cards that we're going to be discussing today are going to be talking about how you can earn X amount of travel points if you spend X amount of dollars within the first 3 months that you have the card.
Yeah, which when you first hear about how much they expect you to spend within the first few months, you might think like, oh wow, how do you know, why would I put that much on a credit card? I thought you guys were all about paying off debt, not about adding more. But the thing is, however, our secret is, like we said, you can just set up automatic bill payment, and that's what we did for all of our bills. And then we just turn around and pay that card off. That way we still get the travel rewards all year long, and even if we're not traveling.
And stay tuned to the end because we actually have one of the three cards that we're discussing today. So we're going to tell you about which one we chose and why. All right, let's get started. So our first card that we're going to be discussing, which is actually in our number 3 spot, is the card that we have there that we're featuring that has the highest reward for sign-on bonuses, and we're going to discuss that in a moment. So number 3 spot goes to the Chase Sapphire Preferred card.
So guys, this card has a huge bonus when you sign up. You get 60,000 points when you spend $4,000 in the first 3 months. And that's a $750 value when you use towards travel.
So you get 2 times the points for restaurants and travel expenditures when using the card, and 1 point per dollar for every other expense that you use it on, bills and things like that, like we had mentioned before. The cons for this card, however, are that they expect you to spend $4,000 within the first 3 months in order to get that sign-on bonus, and there is a $95 annual fee.
But one feature of the card is that it's metal, so that's one cool feature about it. And plus, if you have a big purchase coming up and you plan for the $4,000, then it probably wouldn't be so hard to swing. And in combination, of course, of paying your regularly monthly bills.
On to number 2. So our second pick is the Capital One Venture card. Now, this also has a very large sign-on bonus. When you can spend $3,000 within the first 3 months, then you can get 50,000 points, which equals to $500 in reward points.
Yeah, and this card has a ton of perks, and you get 2 times points for every dollar you spend, no matter what the purchase is. So there's no need to worry about a monthly schedule or like a calendar plan that some cards do, where that reward is constantly changing.
And also, these rewards that you earn will never expire. But as far as cons are concerned for this card, there is also a $95 annual fee for this, and they expect you to spend $3 grand within those first 3 months to get the bonus. Also, if you try to spend those points on anything other than travel expenses, then they're pretty much going to like cut the points in half, so you're only going to get half of it. So they really want you to use this card for travel.
Right. This card is also metal, and so it has that cool factor to it. Imagine handing that card to someone, and they're like, wow, this thing is really heavy, but it's classy. So no foreign transaction fees, and for the first year, the $95 fee is actually waived.
All right, and our number one choice, drum roll please, is the Wells Fargo Propel card. So this card is powered by American Express, and it has a 20,000 point sign-on bonus, and there is no annual fee, and it's also metal.
So guys, that's a cash value of $200 when you sign up. This card also does 3 times points on eating out and ordering in, 3 times points on travel, including flights, hotels, homestays, and car rentals, 3 times points on gas stations, ride shares, and public transit, and 3 times points on popular streaming services.
That's a lot of stinking points.
I know.
Yes. Okay, so, and if there's anything that you're using this card to purchase other than that long list of things that had 3 times the points, there is 1 point per dollar for all other expenses.
And it's also metal.
Yeah, it's also
Winky
metal.
face. Cha-ching. Fun fact, the Wells Fargo card is actually the only metal card that is issued by Wells Fargo and is one of the lightest cards on the market. So the only big con to this card that we could really kind of just come up with is Wells Fargo's past history of creating fake accounts using clients' information.
Yeah, we're not going to get into that a whole lot. Pretty much the people didn't know that this was going on, and so there was a huge lawsuit causing lots of fines and lots of fees. If you want to do more research on that, we personally got all the details from the Company Man YouTube channel. So if you'd like to, yeah, he's great. So if you would like to do further investigation before you make the decision about whether you feel comfortable having an account with them, go right ahead.
But it's a great card.
It's a great card. Great card.
And maybe that's why it's so good, is that they're trying to win people back to their side and show that, hey, you know, we can be trusted again.
So, out of these 3, which ones did the Barkers have?
Let's reveal.
Mine was upside
Ready?
down.
Me too.
We have the Venture card.
Venture.
You can hear it. It's metal.
It is metal. It's really heavy.
Explain to them why we chose this one.
So we chose the Venture One Capital card for a few reasons. The number one reason is that Capital One is a company that we both knew and we trusted. You know, what's in your wallet? The Wells Fargo card wasn't even out yet when we got it, which was around 6 months ago. And it just came down to the Sapphire, the Venture card. And we really like the 2 times points on everything. Just that flat rate.
We were able to get our sign-on bonus of the $500 of travel purchases, travel credits, or the 50,000 points that you get. We used that, or we were able to reach that $3,000 limit that Venture card wants by not only adding our monthly bills to this card, but also by purchasing our plane tickets to go visit Spain and Portugal, hopefully this summer still. So we used that $500 along with only $200 out of pocket to pay for 2 full weeks of accommodations, staying in amazing apartments in Europe this summer. Again,
I'd say that's a win.
Hopefully.
Definite win. So I really like the look and feel of a metal card, and it makes me feel kind of like James Bond. You know, like he might use it as a gadget or to attack somebody.
Yeah, don't touch the chip.
Don't touch the chip. So, but that's all for today, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video on our 3 pigs.
Be sure to like and subscribe and join our journey to becoming successful digital nomads to learn more about travel, lifestyle, and finances. Next time on Breaking Barriers with Barkers. And FYI, just in case you guys are wondering, this flower, I'm not just trying to be extra Spanish, even though we were talking about Spain in this video. I kind of feel like a flamenco girl with it in my hair. But this is from our rose bush, and yeah, it matched my dress, and he gave it to me, so I thought I'd wear it in the video.
Scroll down.
My camera is what? Whoa, 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 whoa!